Hello. This is going to be a very quick reading, and I just simply have one question to ask in it. This is going to be about the shooting yesterday at a private Christian elementary school in Tennessee's capital. The shooter was identified as AUDREY HALE, 28, of Nashville. This is 3 children and 3 adults were killed, and I just want to ask why. So this is an energy reading. It is all allegedly my opinion. I do not guarantee 100% accuracy, but I am doing the best that I can. If you would like to see a video explaining how I believe that psychic channeling is gathered, there is a link in the description of a video that I made giving a visual of gathering of psychic information. This is a tough one for me, I'm not gonna lie. So we're just gonna keep it short and sweet to one question. Why? Why did AUDREY HALE decide to do this? The Sun. Ten of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords. I'm gonna pull 3 more. Page of Wands. 2 of Cups reversed. Last one. Nine of Pentacles. So we start with the Sun, 10 of Cups reversed, and 7 of Swords. This is like bringing light to a internal struggle. AUDREY felt unable to connect to the idea of a loving family in the future that could be available. I'm going to say them because I feel like I saw, I don't know. I'm just going to say them. AUDREY, however, though, was triggered by something. This is like a plan that was established because AUDREY was looking at AUDREY's future in a way that was, I don't see this happy family as being a possibility for my future because of, and then was blaming external circumstances or situations. So AUDREY is transgender, so I'm not sure if maybe that's what AUDREY was blaming. Like, I feel as though I'm stigmatized and won't be able to have this happy family ideal in my future. I don't love these cards all coming out together in that second row because this is like, I've been dreaming about doing this. I've been putting it together in my mind and I'm finally acting on what I want it to do. But because I was triggered by something. So what I mean by that is I feel as though there was a plan for a while. This plan began, I don't know if jealousy is the right word. That's not the right word. Like, not jealousy, but like knowing that there is such a thing as like a family that would love and support you that you create for yourself, but feeling like you're disconnected from that being able to actually be your reality. That is what triggered the planning or the ideal of this starting to develop in AUDREY's mind. So that plan was going on for some time. But throughout the creation of that strategy, somewhere along the line, AUDREY was triggered by something And that is what switched it from a plan to taking action on that plan. What can we know about what triggered Audrey? The Lovers reversed. That's crazy because that's what I was thinking with the Two of Cups reversed. That would make sense. That some kind of relationship ending, or a betrayal of some sort, or not getting to get close to someone that Audrey wanted to get close to, maybe being turned down, maybe a breakup, which makes sense because, okay, so Audrey is frustrated that I see that this kind of life exists for people, but I don't feel like it's accessible to me. Starts to create this plan in Audrey's mind. And then something personal happens in Audrey's life that has something to do with like, oh, maybe I'm getting close to finding the person that I can have this life with, or that I can create this life with. And then that's taken from me. And then when that's taken from me, my plan switches from a maybe to a I'm doing it. I don't really know what else to ask here. I'm going to do 2 rows of 3. We're going to start with whatever the trigger was for Audrey and end at the shooting. So what happened at the trigger moment, maybe trigger moment is not the best word. Like the emotional, personal trigger moment for Audrey. What happened there and what happened in between that and the shooting. 2 rows of 3. 6 of Cups. It's possible it's not romance. It's possible it's a friendship that, like, a friend that was supporting Audrey that no longer was. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Some kind of connection. It's likely that this is like a, oh. Audrey felt like somebody was sending mixed signals. Like a friend that Audrey thought would become more than a friend, and then it didn't. And that was the trigger moment. Because 5 of Wands would be like not seeing, like having higher expectations and then getting let down. Knight of Wands reversed. That's like an on fire tempered tantrum. The Tower. And the Tower is under the 2 of Pentacles. So someone that I'm connected to, that I was misreading the situation, that triggered me, okay? I was trying to decide what to do, or like how to handle the reality of my emotions that were overwhelming me from this disappointment. I became very aggressive in my thoughts, and I started to aggressively latch on to this plan that I previously had that started to seem like I was going to let it go because I thought that this option of this happy family that wasn't available to me, I thought that I may have found someone to create that with, but it turns out that I didn't, because that person betrayed me. And now I'm going to go through with my previous plans and do what I felt like I wanted to do in the first place. So this is like weighing, should I do it, should I not? Or what would happen if I do? What would happen if I don't? What other way could I release these very heavy feelings that I can't get rid of? And under that we have the Tower. So what decision did Audrey make the Tower, which would be the catastrophic event that happened. And this is like, I'm trying to decide, the darkness is what's winning. Like, it's like two, okay, so imagine your brain, and it starts to kind of disconnect. Like, one side starts to disconnect from the other side because you're trying to not be present in your reality, because your reality feels like something that would never be able to fulfill you, because you feel like you're not able to have the same opportunity to create what other people are able to create in terms of like the family unit. So starts to disconnect, and then someone comes into your life, or someone's in your life, and you start to look at them in the way that says, oh, I can push it back together, reconnect to reality. So you kind of take tape and you start taping it together, right? So now both sides are together, but they're just taped. And then it's like that person comes and just rips all the tape off, and the sides separate, and it's like one side battling the other side, and the darkness just wins in this case. This is like a lack of self-control. This is, I'm acting on my anger. This is like, I'm my own worst enemy, and there's nothing I can even try to do to stop it. That leads to the Tower, which is the catastrophic event. And then this is the last card. The Emperor in reverse. Lost all control. Tower event, I lost all control. I can't control myself. My temper has led me to destroy everything in sight, and there's nothing I can do to control it. This is this is like an absolute complete psychotic break, but it's one that, like, the plan was there, but the plan went from, this is an idea that maybe I'll do one day, to I have to do this now because there's no way. Okay, so it's like if both sides of the brain kind of separate, that's representing that psychotic break, the tape ripping off from that trigger moment for Audrey. Triggered, tape comes off of both sides start battling against one another. It's like that was so overwhelming for Audrey to be like trapped in the brain room where both sides are battling each other, that in order to escape that reality, Audrey completely latched on to that plan that was previously in place to do this, because, and it was like a hyper focus. So emotional trigger moment. What should I do? The darkness is starting to take over. I'm starting to separate from my reality. I don't want to be in my brain anymore. Where else can I be? Oh, this plan that I have on paper, I'm going to attach myself to this. I'm just going to focus fully on this. But my anger, my temper, my demons inside won't let me unlatch from this. So now I have to do it, and I have absolutely no control over myself. I feel enraged, and it's almost like for Audrey, it felt like Audrey was not in control of what was happening. Almost like if you rise above your body and you're kind of just watching it, and it's almost like a video game where like you're watching yourself as the avatar of a video game, and you know that you're doing it, and you know that it's you, but you don't feel a connection to it. That's the energy I'm picking up on. That's it for this one. Talk to you soon.